Here, and I'm really glad you're here. Glad you chose to worship with us. The Mount Church exists to display the glory of God's grace in Jesus Christ by proclaiming Him to all people for their everlasting joy in God. And we seek to do that in three main ways. We want to treasure Jesus Christ, we want to cultivate His community, and embrace His commission. And so it's my prayer that this Sunday would be a great example of that, a great opportunity for all of us to do that. And so I have a few announcements. Let's see. You'll also find these on the bulletin. They were either on that pedestal there in the back, or they might be on the seat with you. Anyway, every Sunday we do Word and Prayer. This is kind of what we do in place of Sunday school, sort of, but not really. It's a good time for you to be in the Word. We actually do just pray through the Word. And so it is a time of learning, but it's also a time to pray and apply that Word to our lives. So it's always a sweet time. That's at 9:40 before service for about half an hour. Wednesdays, the youth gather at 6 p.m. in the back building. So if you are a youth, they do Bible study and dinner and games. It's a great opportunity for our youth. Men's and women's times, so was this weekend. So men met yesterday. We discussed a book called Rediscover Church, and it's a very relevant book that is just helpful in our time discovering what is the purpose of church, what should a church be. And so it was very interesting and entertaining. It is based on the book, but you don't need to read the book. So please come to that. The next one will be on March 5th, men, at 9:30. Ladies are meeting tonight at 7, and they are discussing Jen Wilkins' book, None Like Him. And that's chapters 2 through 3. Tonight at 7, that's in the youth room. And then starting on April 2nd, our Mount Madness. So this is akin to March Madness. It's a basketball tournament. It is hopefully something that will be fun for us as a church, but also something that we could reach out to the community, invite others that are kind of around us to play basketball with us so that we could get to know them and they can get to know us and our church. And so that's starting on April 2nd, and there is a sign-up sheet in this cafe here on the wall. And so tithes and offerings are being collected in these boxes in the very back and right here. And bathrooms are out this door, out the building, and into the next building, and from there you'll see signs. So, all right. Well, now is our call to worship. I believe that's Marianne.
Good morning. Would you stand for the reading of God's Word, please? Our reading this morning comes from Psalm 121. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper, and the Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil, and He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore.